Hi Jules Spicer and Eco Council and Direwolf. I hope you're all okay. We've just planted some sunflower seeds and now we're going to go over to some courgette seeds. Once again, my lovely neighbours and people in my community have been donating different seeds to me because I haven't been able to get to the supermarket to get them. So here we have some courgette seeds. Now, courgettes grow really, really big and they need about 1 metre square per courgette plant to be able to grow, and they have very deep roots. This isn't 1 metre square, but I'm going to plant all of these in, and the ones that survive I'm going to use as a plant. So I'm going to use my dibber again. So very simple, just make some holes about 4 inches apart. So I'm going to go all around the outside of this pot, and I'm going to drop 1 seed into each hole. Very straightforward. Use my fingers because the gloves aren't working. Okay, so there we go, 5 seeds in the hole, and then I'm just going to tuck them in, cover them up. They need to be in quite deep because, as I said before, the roots of the courgette go very, very deep. I've also got a plant that somebody gave to me as well. This is a courgette plant. So this one is a little bit further along, which means that it should start to produce courgettes and flowers a bit sooner. Okay, so I'm going to put this one in the middle. So I'm going to make a hole in the middle, big enough for my plant. Okay, now when you remove a plant from its pot, you have to be very careful that you don't snap the stem, because it would be a real shame if you killed it off by snapping it. So one way to do that is to get your fingers either side of the stem, and then you start to sort of press the sides of the pot, turn it upside down, and a bit like turning out a cake, you start to press the sides until it comes away. Now here you can see the roots. These roots are really healthy, and it shows you that this plant is ready to go in the ground because the roots are all the way around the outside of the pot. It shows that it's kind of outgrowing its pot a little bit and it's ready to move into a bigger pot. So then you turn it upside down, you place it into its hole, and then you start to smooth and press all of the soil around it. Okay, so that courgette plant is in there now, nice and safe. I will give that a water in a moment. I've got this trellis up here which is falling apart a little bit, but it'll be nice and good for that courgette to grow up. And then in a few weeks' time you should have some lovely yellow flowers which eventually will turn to courgettes. So we'll come back later and have a look at the progress of this plant in a few weeks.